traders from across the globe. Thank you so much for tuning in to my 2603rd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. And right off the bat, I would like to just give out a shout out. Look at this pin. You see that pin? Check this out. I met a wonderful, young, brilliant, well-rounded, progressive-minded senator from Mexico, Mr. Israel Zamora, and we had a fantastic couple of meetings, and I am so much looking forward to changing the world with this gentleman. But he pinned me. I feel like I'm a 13-year-old in junior high school. I was pinned. I love it. And joking about that, I've got so much respect for this pin, you have no idea. It's an actual Senate pin on my lapel. Israel, thank you so much. I am so much looking forward to meeting you again soon. We will do the things that we discussed in our meetings together. Futures trading, stock trading, ETF trading, I don't care if it's NFT trading, I don't care if you're trading crypto. If you trade options, it's all risky. Never trade without stops. Put your stops in first, and especially tomorrow, you got the CPI number coming out, and you know it's going to create volatility. In fact, clearing firms have already raised margins from tonight, the close, 5 p.m. Eastern this evening. The opening at 6 p.m., they've already raised the margins. Get this. After the report comes out, they'll lower the margins again. So exchanges are getting ready for some turmoil tomorrow. I tell you this. Reports give Omniacs great fills. Put the orders in. It does not matter if reports are coming out. They should already be in the charts, and we've always got stops in. So what does it matter? You put your orders in, Omniacs, that are following my trading recommendations, all right? Let the market come to us. First thing on the board is this. Number one for trading, by the way, on 7/12/2023, a Wednesday, CPI report day. E-mini, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and the Dow, the charts, for the most part, are very, very bullish looking currently. I mean, very. That usually means that the chart is reading the future, right? We're very bullish right now. CPI comes out tomorrow. Does this mean it's going to be a tame CPI report? I don't know, but the charts are bullish, and I am going to get long on a dip and put my stop in, and whatever will be, but I'm following the charts. The dollar index chart, the daily dollar index chart, seems to agree that the CPI number tomorrow is going to be tame, and here's why. The dollar has been in a tailspin lately, and I'll tell you right now, if you are running a sovereign fund, if you're running a big fund, if you've got cash on the sidelines, and the U.S. is raising its interest rates, you need to buy U.S. dollars to go then buy U.S. securities or U.S. bonds or whatever you want to do, lock in those interest rates. You'll have to buy U.S. dollars. And if we know we're about to raise rates, that should mean U.S. dollars should start to be going up, and they're going down right now. So does that coincide with the idea that a bullish stock market means the CPI will be tame? I think maybe it will. We'll find out tomorrow morning. I know my orders will be in. And then OmniCamp on the road, baby. I'm going to Rockland in a couple of weeks. I will start taking your applications. If I like doing OmniCamp on the road, which we don't know yet, if I like doing OmniCamp on the road, I will take your applications. You can come right here to OmniBootCamp.com and tell me what city you want me to come to. But I don't know if I'm going to like it. So first, I got to go to Rockland. I have to perform this OmniCamp. If I enjoy it as much as I do the camps here in Vegas, I will certainly let you know about that. Now, I will tell you this. I've completed my first one-on-one here in Vegas, and it was fantastic. And if you don't mind, right after this clip before the charts, I'm going to show you what the Omniac said who came out and what he learned, and what you will learn, is how to come up with my exact same trading recommendations that I put out every single day to my Omniacs around the world. You will learn how to come up with those exact same trades, where to buy, where to sell, where to place your stops. That's an OmniCamp one-on-one. If you want to do that here in Vegas, go to OmniBootCamp.com, fill out your applications. If you want me to come to your city, I don't know if I want to go yet, so wait. Give me a moment. All right, so I just wanted to get that out. Israel Zamora, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you. Remember, the charts are bullish, and they're usually foretelling what's going to happen next. I'm going to show you the dollar index and see that it's an agreement, at least for tonight, before the CPI comes out. that maybe it means it's going to be a tame CPI number. Traders, we'll see. If you don't mind, please humor me. Watch what this one Omniac had to say about a one-on-one. I know it'll be for you if you watch this quick clip. And then we'll go look at some charts.
OmniCamp 101 is to get so much input in your head and still make it simple. That's for me OmniCamp. I think I had 20 times an hour aha moment. And so my eyes opened. And with 101, I get the full attention. I learn a lot, really a lot. In 3 days, one-on-one, that's marvelous. And if you are a trader, or if you want to be a trader, but if you want to start right off from a good start, then you have to go to OmniCamp. I recommend it.
Traders, in last night's video, I basically said, look, you are looking at the S&P daily bar chart. It started off the beginning of the year, well, the middle of the year, I should say. Well, we can't really say the middle of the year, we're there now. A few months ago, it started off with the left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, which is an inverted head and shoulders, which is bullish. From then, it goes into this big upward trajectory bullish channel. But the difference is, on the way down, it was making a high, a low, a high, a low, a low. It was just doing lower highs and lower lows all the way down, right? And that was happening for a long time, since the beginning of 2023. Now we've got a series of a low, a high, a low, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. What do you think comes next? And there are still people that are bearish this market. There are still people that are challenging me and saying, Oscar, you're so wrong. Don't you see it? It's a bear market. Only a few stocks have gone up. And I'm like, dear Lord, what is wrong with people? Don't you have eyes? And the odd thing is, people seem to think when the stock market's going up and the Russell 2000 with 2,000 stocks is blasting off, they seem to think only a few stocks are going up. I don't know. Whatever. Follow the chart, people. Not what other people say. I promise you. The chart is right. Now you're looking at the NASDAQ daily bar. Look at all this major support. It starts here, hits here. You've got a nice support line. Then a secondary support line, which is really part of an apex. There's a beautiful 18-bar moving average that runs right across this right now. And the Omni's bullish. So I like buying dips in NASDAQ, just like I like buying dips in the S&P tomorrow, CPI or not. The Russell 2000. Now, this thing's been going up for quite some time, and people don't seem to want to count that. It's only 2,000 stocks, Oscar. We're not going to count those as going up. All right, whatever's in your mind, people. My mind says bull flag. It broke out of that bull flag. It's broken out of this big apex. It held perfectly at the 100-bar moving average like it did here and here. So you got to like this as well. I love the fact that we're over that. All systems go in the Russell, and the Omni's bullish there too. The Dow Jones Transportation Average. Look at this psycho. Look at it just run. I mean, since it held the 50-bar moving average, it has just exploded. Got above the previous year's highs already. And then you've got the dollar. Dollar index. If the world knew that we were about to raise rates, I think the dollar would be going up. That is what usually happens. And I think the CPI number tomorrow will tell us whether we're raising rates or not. So it's odd that the dollar's not going up, but you never know. CPI can come out tomorrow and start that trend. But that's not the trend now. The trend is down. So for now, the market is saying there is no immediate need for dollars, which means maybe it's a tame CPI number. Maybe. Maybe no interest rate hike. It's interesting what's going to come next. We're day traders. We'll take it one day at a time. And I've shown you all this great bullish news. And there's just one chart that comes up that only one chart I could find that's counter this whole argument. The weekly Dow Jones Transportation Average has just crossed into a double top. It's a little above it, but it just got there the day of the CPI report, or the night before. Is that a setup? Will this be considered a double top? We're going to find out right away tomorrow, but this is the only thing I can find that's counter the market going higher. And I would expect that it'll actually stop at this double top, not that one. But we'll we'll see. I don't know what to expect. I read charts, so I don't expect anything. But there's so much power in this move right now, it very well could wait for that double top before it finally reacts. We're going to find out tomorrow, kids. That is the only counter chart I could find. So I thought I would show that to you as well. Now remember, tomorrow, no matter what you do, CPI is coming out. Put your stops in first. Then say this to yourselves over and over because it'll help you. Jets, 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 Jets. Nope, that's not it, is it? I'm never going to give up, kids. I'm never going to give up. Anyway, say this to yourselves over and over. Are you with me? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, kids. Come to livewithoscar.com and wait for the CPI report. I'll see you there.